Good morning, everyone. I'm going to call to order the meeting of the Morgan County Alcoholic Beverage Board. Let the record reflect that it is August 25th, 2025 is now 10:31 a.m. I'm Officer Gillum. I work with the State Excise Police. I'll be leading this hearing. Just for the record, this is being recorded with audio and video equipment, so be mindful of anything you say after this point, as it is public record. So before we get started, do we have anyone here who wishes to voice any of the permits that are on the agenda today? None. Okay, what are you here for?
Foxwoods Golf Club.
Which one?
Foxwoods Golf
No
Club.
violations, right?
No.
Okay, anything you want to confess to?
No.
No. You don't have to be here. It's an automatic renewal.
Yeah, thank you. It just, in the fine print, it says, it's to your benefit to be there, so.
Yep.
I'm here. So,
In some cases, we have questions. Otherwise, we would just call you back in.
okay.
Not a big deal.
Have a nice day.
Okay, I'm assuming everybody else is offering sworn testimony today, so I'm gonna need everybody to take an oath. So would you all raise your right hands? Just one guy. Okay. Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties of perjury that the answers you've given on your application or any testimony you give to questions asked by the board be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
And if the record reflects that everybody's been sworn in. Okay, board members, we have renewals today, no parent violations for the following businesses. We have the CVS Pharmacy, State Road 39 Bypass, Martinsville. The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Samuel Moore Parkway, Mooresville. Foxcliff Golfers Association, East Maple Turn Road, Martinsville. The Circle K North State Road 39, Martinsville. Circle K East Main Street, Mooresville. Gather Round Barbecue, South Main Street, Martinsville. Big Red Liquors, South Marion Street, Morgantown. This shows as Chavalia LLC. This is the location pending convenience store in Paragon. They've been in escrow for a couple years, so they still have some time. Anybody here for those businesses? Board members, questions, concerns, or motions regarding those?
Make a motion to approve. Second.
Moved and seconded for approval. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion will carry. All right, let's do two transfers. For the Hoosier Mill, we have the underlying beer and wine retail permit and then the 210-1, which adds liquor but no carryout to that permit. This is going to be 129 North Marion Street, Morgantown. Permit number RR 55-42682 and 42683. Sir?
Nick Royals with Bradford and Harley, and with me I have Joe Steen, owner for the Hoosier Mill Company.
Is it Joe? How do you spell your last name?
SICHTING.
Sorry, I may pronounce that wrong.
Yeah, everybody does.
So what was this before?
So this was previously owned by Rosebud Properties, and they had taken it from their previous tenant, which I think was some kind of sandwich shop or restaurant.
Yeah.
Like back in.
For a very short period of
Yeah,
time.
exactly. And they had operated that for about 6 to 9 months or something along those lines. And then put it in escrow to see if they were gonna operate the business or find a new tenant.
And it's just been sitting since.
Yes, and so now sold over here to Joe, who is doing some planned renovations for the space and hopes to be open with it next year.
Okay, Joe, are you planning to run a restaurant yourself?
Currently, yes.
Okay, any restaurant experience?
No.
Okay, any experience dealing with alcohol permits as a manager? Okay, just thought you'd get into this, huh? So I'm assuming then you're probably a contractor doing most of the work,
Correct.
trying to flip the property, or
No, we actually want to run the restaurant out of it.
probably gonna do it under a manager, or,
Correct, yes.
okay. What's the general concept? Family dining, bar dining?
The building's got 3 separate rooms, so we're gonna do like a family dining and then a bar area and a bigger area, and then the bar / family's gonna have like knee-high wool, kind of like an Applebee's or Chili's or something. But it's mainly dining.
The proposal for hours of operation,
Right now, we're looking at 11 to 10:30.
and it's, I'm sure, just all tentative at this point.
Right.
When do you plan on being ready to open?
We're shooting for June of next year.
That seems reasonable.
Where's this located?
This is just off the main street in Morgantown. Just north of, what's that one intersect with 135 and,
35 and 252 come together at that
Yeah.
one corner. of the
Yes.
car lot.
Where Kathy's, or in that area?
No, Kathy's is still a block. You go, or that blocks out. You go north a block, where the railroad tracks used to be.
Yeah.
The old mill sits there.
Oh, okay.
oh,
There's been a restaurant there before.
Yeah, I just need your email address. I'm gonna follow up after this meeting. I'm gonna send you some general information, stuff on getting training, laws, rules, requirements, stuff like that. It's enough to get you started in the right direction. And you can share that with managers. My contact information will be in that email as well, so. If you wanna add your cell phone number to the bottom of that, that's also fine. I'll send you my contact card later.
I appreciate that.
Anything else you wanna add about the business? Single story? It's single, correct, okay.
Yes.
I saw a
it's
separate-
decent sized space, but yeah.
It is. I saw a second diagram for a bar, and I think it was intended just to be a enlarged version of the actual bar space.
Yes, yes.
Board members, questions, concerns, motions?
Motion to extending the,
All you just gotta do is approve it.
make a motion to approve.
Yeah, with it not being ready to open, it'll sit in escrow until they contact me for a final inspection, then we'll get that removed and get it active.
Second.
Moved in second for approval on both permits. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Motion will carry.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming down. Just gonna wait till I get the paper back.
Sorry.
No rush.
And I can also forward it. Good.
Thank you much. You can take down the orange sign.
Thank you.
Can I have, yeah, take my pen. Board members, for the record, the Chicago's Pizza in Martinsville on Bills Boulevard, being permit number RR 42702 was continued. The applicant didn't get the public notification sign posted in time and requested a month continuance, so,
Pizza.
yeah. Is that an existing business or a brand new one?
No, that would be a new one. I don't know if it's gonna go in where the Pizza Hut was or the, other restaurant right there.
No, they're gonna tear them down.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I didn't know what was going on.
Papa John, or,
Got
We'll figure it
the
out.
Sandwich shop
donut
going.
place and all that going in there.
Okay. Okay, next we have a new beer, wine and liquor type 209 permit for, what's the name of the restaurant?
It's Apna Taba, Indiana INC, APNA.
That would be the corporate entity. What is the name gonna be on the outdoor what's the public gonna call it?
And the same name as the.
Yeah, it's under the same name.
Okay, just without the ink or whatever on it?
No.
So Apna Daba, Indiana.
Yes, yes.
okay. And this is located at 9620 North Little Point Road, Suite 2, Stylesville?
Yes, Stansville.
Okay. And permit number RR 42606. And who do we have with us today? Want to introduce yourselves? Your name?
Gurpreet Singh.
Gurpreet?
Gurpreet.
Singh.
And you are?
I'm his wife.
Okay.
I'm a decor.
Are you an owner in the business?
No.
So you're the full owner of the business?
Yeah, part, the Jasveer Singh also.
Say that again, please.
Jasveer Singh.
Just recently purchased it.
No, they got two more partners
Okay.
with him.
No, एक बंदा.
They could-
कोई.
only, sorry, one partner. His name is Jasveer Singh.
Was he on the initial application for the alcohol permit?
Oh, initial application is really old, but members they.
Hmm.
I can see it now.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I guess we can just double check.
Maybe just.
Jasveer Singh का को permitted.
Sorry, no, no.
Would you say the other one was?
Yeah.
Jasveer?
Jasveer Singh.
Okay. So 50-50 ownership?
Yes.
Okay. So you're located inside of the same building as the convenience store, gas station.
Separate, yeah. The door of that,
Yeah, it's separated by a door. So the gas station is on left side and the restaurant is on that side.
Do you have any ownership ties to the gas station? The convenience store?
Two times.
Are you an owner in that one as well?
Yeah.
You are.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you own the gas station and the convenience store?
So it's only gas station, not the convenience store. Gas
that's
station,
on the same one.
it's the same thing. So just Veer Singh and they are like, they own the same thing,
Okay,
the restaurant and the gas station on the left side.
I'm pretty sure that's a conflict of ownership, owning two types of permits. We're dealing with this up in White County with another business owner. I think we're gonna have to investigate that one further. So what we're running into is holding a dealer permit and a restaurant permit in essentially the same space. I understand that they're separated and operating differently, but I'm not sure we can avoid that, so. I did not realize you both were owners in that one as well.
So the gas station's got a permit?
Yeah.
Is that all?
We just approved that one. How long have you had that permit?
The permit, the permit.
I think, 1 month ago.
What's the name of the business?
Atmada.
Same thing.
It's MSM Petroleum for that.
It's what?
The gas station? Amazon Petroleum.
I don't remember an Amazon Petroleum, but. You said it was last month or a couple months ago?
Last month.
It's not, for some reason, it's not on my paper records, which is odd. I remember you guys being here, but it's not showing up in our records. So I have no way to figure out what the ownership relationship is. So we're gonna have to continue this anyway. We don't want to get anything wrong with the conflict, so. It'll be the fourth Thursday of next month. I'm sorry, not the fourth Monday of next month.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Fourth Monday,
Fourth Monday.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I've got someone's email for the business. I'll follow up and let you know what we need to do.
Okay.
Okay. So it looks like September 22nd.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Anything else I need to know about the business?
Which one?
Standard Indian restaurant, no bar?
No.
Okay. One of the things we run into is potentially all your alcohol has to be purchased separately from the convenience store. There's no trading back and forth. And one of the things we run into is when you have commonly owned business like that, tends to be a problem. So anyway, I'll let you know. I'll look into the conflicts and figure it out. All right.
All right, thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. You all right, buddy?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, next we have a renewal, for the Farmhouse Brew, South Chestnut Street of Monrovia. Permit number RR 5538520. If you want to introduce yourself for the record, please.
Grace Lacello.
And I'm Michael Sichello.
Okay, you guys are what, 50/50 owners in this business?
Yes.
Okay, so you were asked to bring, invoices from where you purchased your alcohol.
Mhm.
Do you have those?
I emailed those to you.
When did you email those? What's the email address?
Do you write Durite?
Do that again, that's not popping up.
DURITE at iEndeavor.
Nope. Nope, don't have
What
anything.
was the email? What's the email?
B JGILLAM. So when were the invoices from?
Well, here, I got them right here. JG,
ILLAM at atc.in.gov.
JGILLIAM,
Nope, just AM.
AM.
Mhm.
Can you repeat the rest?
It's JGILLAM
Uh-huh.
at atc.in.gov.
So this is from Monarch, which Monarch has changed to this company. or they had a change, they said, at some point.
So there's an old invoice.
Those are the invoices that they could find that they've had. We also dealt with a distributor from Monarch who comes to Red Barrel, and he did do 2 deliveries, but I cannot find those receipts.
Any idea who he was?
No, because it was actually, he did the delivery for Red Barrel. We were gonna have a festival, I think it was last year. And during our festival, and I happened to be in there, and he took my order and brought it from Monarch, and I do have a receipt somewhere, but I cannot find it.
So how much alcohol are you selling?
Minimal. We usually alcohol like during the festival, and sometimes if we have like a special event, we
So-
discuss this.
So tell me how do these special events and festivals look? Like you're going off site and serving alcohol? Are you serving it from your patio to go?
No, we serve inside to the table. We don't carry alcohol.
So how many times a year are you actually using this permit?
We hold the permit so that we can use it when we want to have events, and since we're a small business and we do events spontaneously, we don't necessarily have a projected like how many events we do.
How many events have you done over the past few years on average?
For the festival once a year, maybe 2 or
Maybe.
3 at most throughout the year.
2 or 3,
Like Valentine's, we may do like a Valentine's Day or like, just stuff like that.
this is a very minimal amount. So you applied for a restaurant license to operate as a restaurant. It came out, we did an inspection for it. If you needed a temporary permit, which sounds like how you're operating, you don't need a full-blown restaurant license.
But if we choose to have a restaurant license, we may have that. That is our right to have as a restaurant. And when we are looking at projected growth, that's what we're looking at. So to be able to have our license and to obtain our license is something that we have a right to purchase as a restaurant and as business owners. We are not trying to be not in compliant. We are running our business as we should. So I'm not sure why I have contacted the Indiana Alcohol and License
You
Board.
know,
I've asked them, there is no minimum or maximum amount of alcohol that we have to sell to hold our license. So I'm not sure
So-
why.
let's try this. Character business test. You applied for a permit to operate as a restaurant.
We are.
You just told us you're operating for just festivals.
No,
Tell me, Terry, tell me how a normal restaurant would sell alcohol. Do you think they're just popping up 4 times a year to sell it for special events? No, they're selling it daily. It's part of their menu. It's available all business hours, all year round.
But if we decide to carry alcohol or to have a big inventory of alcohol or lesser inventory of alcohol or no inventory of alcohol, that is our choice. It just like if we have fried bologna on our menu and we say, we're not offering fried bologna today because our supplier doesn't have it, or we just aren't in the mood to make fried bologna, then we can say, we're not offering fried bologna today.
We're not the fried bologna police.
Okay.
We're dealing with the alcohol. permit.
But what we're dealing with is the alcohol permit, and that's what we need to deal with. When we have a restaurant, which we do, we have applied for a permit so that we at our leisure can sell alcohol when we choose to. There is no minimum or maximum amount of alcohol that we have to sell to hold our permit. We have verified that. We know that to be true.
That's not my point. We're talking about a character of business test. You
This-
applied to be a restaurant. You are not operating as a restaurant.
We are operating as a restaurant.
Now, as far as alcohol.
Okay,
services,
so we want to have the availability, so if someone wants to come in and buy a beer, we can serve them a beer. We don't want to just work off of temporary permits for special occasions.
So do you have beer and wine available throughout the year?
It is available.
So you have inventory in stock right now?
If we order it
Yes.
to be available, then
Then it's not available, because if I come in this afternoon with like a Coors Light, I'm not waiting for you to order and get it in there. You're ordering it just so you can fill these temporary events.
and when we decide that our business is to a point where we want to have a full menu of different things, that is our choice.
You can have all the choices you want. We still
I
have to meet
understand what
minimum
our liquor license,
expectations.
I understand what this license means. I understand I understand what we're supposed to be doing and what we're not supposed to do. We are not in violation. We are simply running our restaurant with the license in place so that we may use that to benefit our business today or in the future.
I understand what you're saying. You're missing my point about character of business. Every other restaurant has alcohol available 24 hours a day. And no, they don't have to sell any minimum or maximum
Right.
requirements. But it does need to be available to the public so that you can sell it. That's what you've applied for. That's what you told us you were doing when you came here to get your permit. When I came to the inspection, that's what we talked about. You've chosen to do something different.
We're not doing anything different. I'm not doing anything any different than I proposed. In order for us to have alcohol and sell alcohol when we want to, we have to have a permit to do so. So we have this permit in place so that when we want to sell alcohol, we may, just as any other business can do.
I think the point we're trying to make is whether we have alcohol available 24 hours a day, we want to be able just to have a special event like tomorrow and have the permit in place. That way we don't have to worry about going through temporary.
Yes,
How long have you had this permit?
for like 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years?
Mhm.
And how often have you actually operated as a restaurant with it available? It sounds like you're only using it for temporary events.
No, we have.
We have temporary events.
No, we have.
No, because when we have events and then if we have something left over, then we do offer it for
available.
sale. And we just recently did an event, a community event in our, over at the Aquatic Design, and we got a, permit to carry over to go to that place.
What kind of permit did you get to carry over to that place?
It was
It
a
was-
temp,
it was temporary.
Ah. That
Because we were
doesn't
leaving,
allow you to carry your alcohol over there.
we have a permit issued from the state. And they
Yeah.
came
wanted
to
to be
the
able-
site.
we have we got a temporary permit in order to serve alcohol.
So you
At
can look
Aquatic
up the
Designs.
permit, somebody came and they gave us a permit and we were allowed to sell alcohol out of that small space, the little, they had like a little enclosure.
And you're saying that you carried your alcohol over from the restaurant's inventory
No.
to that space?
No, I'm saying we purchased
Where'd you purchase that alcohol from?
from the Red Barrel distributor.
How many invoices do you think you're missing? You sent me 2. One of them was for. See the total on there? Roughly $100 worth of alcohol. Well, that's cases. 200, 250.
I would like to get back to why I'm here, which is the alcohol license that you're trying to help us understand how we are in violation.
I've explained that. Have I not been clear about how a restaurant operates? Are you guys confused?
No, I'm not.
Yeah. You should be using temporary permits for your events, not running a full-blown license.
So why,
Why?
but why?
Why?
I'm not gonna, do you want me to explain the character of business test one more time?
No,
It's
I
not
want to
getting
know
through.
why you are suggesting we use temporary permits versus just having a permit to hold.
You're using the permit that you hold, which is issued to a full-time
Yeah.
restaurant operation
Okay.
to serve alcohol.
Okay, so are you saying
Okay.
today that if we
Generate revenue
decide
for the state.
to, are you saying today that we need to have alcohol on our menu available all the time for people to purchase so that we may maintain our license as it is?
I
Is that
think
what you're
that's what
telling
you
me?
agreed to when you got the permit.
Okay,
4 or 5
so
years.
then you want us to have a list of alcohol available so that when you come in and order a Coors Light, I'll have it available for you.
That's how
Is that what-
restaurants operate.
Then that's what we'll do today.
Okay, well,
Then that's what we can
well,
do.
now we're looking at even renewing the permit. You've been doing whatever you wanted to. for the
No,
last
no, we
4
have not been doing whatever we
It's not
wanted
a
to.
matter,
We have
we-
not been
it's
doing
not a
that.
matter of doing what we want to do.
No,
So
I didn't realize that with the current permit that we have to have liquor available 24 hours a day.
no,
If
because
we-
nobody has
if-
said that, because it's not true.
If we had liquor left over from a special event and we decided to sell it and we sold it, that's okay.
but have you?
Yes,
And the stuff for that was purchased for the temporary permit could not come back into the restaurant.
I'm talking about at the
it did not come
restaurant.
back into the restaurant.
Stuff we purchased,
Yeah.
let's say Valentine's
So
Day,
if you have a case of beer left over from your Valentine's thing,
yes,
but that only covers a very short period of time. Beer doesn't last forever.
It-
I know.
Is it even on your menu?
Yes, it is on the menu.
How would you put it on your menu if it's not available for people to purchase on a regular basis?
Because we are a coffee shop, and so I don't know if you understand how a coffee shop works, but it would just be like if you came in at 11 o'clock and said, I will take a cinnamon roll. We might tell you we don't have any cinnamon rolls that day. You might
Same
come
for
in
that,
at
same for
1
that.
o'clock and say, I would like a Coors Light, and I might say, I'm sorry, we don't have Coors Light today.
That's entirely possible. And we run into that at restaurants, but at least they've ordered it and would have actually had it in their.
But why are you so concerned about that? This makes 0 sense to me. All
I know.
we're saying is we have applied for a license. We are using that license when we choose to use it. Whether we have it on our menu full-time or whether we have it on our menu part-time or whether we have some availability. This would be just like if a distributor had an issue getting a certain kind of alcohol to us.
So our options are have it available all the time. Or if we can't do that, we have to go through a temporary process for any special events that we have.
Be my argument. How many invoices do you think you're missing? You sent me 2.
I could probably come up with 2 from recently.
From the Red Barrel or from Monarch?
It is it is Red Barrel, but it is the guy that delivers from Monarch to Red Barrel.
So
So who would that
To
be?
Monarch.
Is that Monarch?
it'd be Monarch.
So you would have to have an invoice through through Monarch for this purchase.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So you're arguing that
I'm not arguing anything with you. I am simply
We're looking
trying
at-
to, what I want to understand is today, if we have this license
Mhm.
and we're not in violation, and you're telling me that you would like for me to put some alcohol on our menu, like Coors Light, like Bud Light, like pick some beers and have that on our menu all the time, as long as Monarch can get it delivered to us and they don't have any distribution problems.
that's kind of the purpose of the permit.
Okay, then that's what we'll do.
Okay, well,
That's what we can do.
a few other things. I guess you contacted the ATC Friday or Thursday or Friday after I sent this.
Mhm.
You made an accusation to one of our folks that I was in cahoots with another new business in town.
Yeah.
What is that about?
I want to know why all of a sudden that you are so curious about what we're doing at this coffee shop to hold a license when we may hold a license. There is no minimum amount of alcohol that we must sell.
You've said that.
I have looked it up. I have sent it to you. There is no maximum amount of liquor that we have to sell. This license is simply in place because we have a right to have it. We have paid to have it. We are in compliance. We are not serving differently than we should be serving. We're not serving over the counter. We're not doing any of that. We simply have this business in place so that if our business chooses to grow or chooses to do something different with alcohol, we can't. So why all of a sudden are you so concerned about what we're doing and how we're doing it, and almost to a harassing point with me when I'm telling you I'm out of town, I'm not doing this right now?
I was more than happy to accommodate you.
And how many times have I asked, is there a maximum or minimum amount of alcohol
We've
that
already
I
dis-
must sell
We've already discussed
to
that.
hold a license?
You
And the
keep-
answer is no.
You keep bouncing back around to that point. We're already in agreement on that. Quit coming back to it.
Then what
I
is
told-
your point?
Initially, when I contacted you, do you remember what I told you the reason was for?
Don't
my
patronize
inquiry?
me.
Do you remember when I,
Don't
do
patronize
you
me.
remember? I told you that as a small business, a coffee shop,
You were implying and assuming things is what you were doing because you said a small business like a coffee shop or a hair salon,
Yeah,
oftentimes they don't go to a distributor, they want to do this or that. So you're already implying and accusing me of something. So I want you to get down to the nitty gritty and tell me what your problem is. That's what I want.
that was my question, and I have a legal right to make the inquiry to find out where.
And
you're
I
getting your
have a legal right to have this license, and you don't have a legal right to tell me that I have to serve a certain amount of alcohol or a minimum amount of alcohol. It would be just like if you came in for a cinnamon roll and I said, sorry, buddy, we don't have one. Or if you came in for a fried bologna and I said, sorry, buddy, we don't have it today. If you came in for a Coors Light and I said, sorry, my friend, we don't have it today. But if I want to get it and I want to have it in stock for next week, I'll deal with my supplier and I will have it next week. I'll see you next week. That's how that would work.
Interesting idea. But the fact of the matter, you haven't really been operating like that. You're either using alcohol permit for temporary one-off events
No.
or for,
No, you're
Left it.
implying
Okay,
what I am
okay.
doing.
So,
that's what you've testified.
No, I'm not.
Carrie, stop. So what do we do need to go forward from this point? What are you telling us we need to do?
Well, first, okay, again, what was the deal with me being in cahoots with another business? Because you didn't answer that. You jumped around to the next thing.
I want to know,
What was that?
I have a license and there is
All right.
no license
I'm continuing this
available.
permit.
There is, no,
I've just continued it. We're continuing this 1 month for,
no, I'm not
Yeah.
continuing anything because there is no continuance here. You tell me, there is
All
no
right.
license available in Morgan County, right?
no, there's two available that are identical to yours.
Okay, then why are you all of a sudden so worried about what we're doing or what we're not doing or how much alcohol we're selling or how much alcohol we're not selling?
I'm an
We
enforcement
are-
officer. I'm allowed to make these inquiries. All you have to do is answer. If you.
I am
provided-
answering you.
If you'd sent me these invoices earlier rather than,
I am answering you and I have sent you the invoices that I have and I have told you how we've gotten alcohol before.
so if you had responded initially and sent me these invoices and told me that,
I-
that would have settled. But then we jumped one step farther. You made accusations against me
Right.
and.
Because you're making accusations against me and my business.
No,
That's the
not
problem.
really.
You're implying that we're doing something that we're not doing. You're implying that we need to do something more than we need to do. So those are accusations. So today, I want to know, I've paid my $1,000. You have our $1,000. You've had it for several months.
Mhm.
We are using our license as we see fit, as any other business would do.
Mhm.
So we have a right to do so. And I would like to move forward with running our business.
This is a regulated industry. There are laws and rules you have to follow.
And we are. And there are laws and rules that are in language in place to say there is no minimum and no maximum amount of alcohol that we have to
All
sell.
right, we're done for today. I'm gonna.
Why
continue
can't
this
you
for
answer
one-
that? Why every time do I say that, then do you say we are adjourning for today? Is
Very-
there a minimum or is there a maximum amount of alcohol that we have to sell to have a license
You
for
keep
our restaurant?
Bouncing back around to this point. I've answered that clearly,
No.
repeatedly. So
Every time I ask you, you say this is adjourned.
All
So
right.
what is the answer to that?
We're-
What is the answer to, is
We're done.
there a minimum or a maximum?
Okay,
We're not getting,
On the record, what is the answer to
we're
that?
not getting anywhere. Let's go.
What is the answer to
we'll have
that?
you back next month. I will follow up if there's anything else we need to talk.
Okay.
This is recorded. You will not give me an answer to what is the
Carrie.
minimum or what is the
I've already
maximum.
answered it, Carrie.
Carrie, let's go.
I want to know what is the answer.
Carrie, we're done here.
There is no
We're
answer.
done. We're go.
All right.
We're go.
This is on the record,
Thank
correct?
you.
All right,
Yes.
all right, board members, you got anything else? Anything I missed? All right,
Great.
we're adjourning. I make a motion, we adjourn.
I said.
Second.
Second for adjournment. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting is adjourned.